somewhere in a corner of this earth. Even today, there stands a man whose veins carry the blood of the very same man who trampled the entire world in a single march. No roads, no houses, no borders, just horses, arrows, and the relentless struggle to survive. 12th century Central Asia. The cold bites through the air, nothing but grasslands as far as the eye can see, and an endless silence stretching into nowhere. Around the year 1162, a woman gave birth to a son near the Annan River. But the child who did not die learned to kill. Temüjin's father was murdered. His own clan abandoned him and his mother in the wilderness. Hunger, cold, deadly animals. And then one day that child returned. He was no longer a starving boy. His eyes carried a silent fire. The year 1206, a great gathering was called, thousands of warriors united, and Temüjin was given a new name, Genghis Khan. If any soldier left his position during battle, he was killed on the spot. Every 10 warriors formed a group. Every 100 had a commander. Discipline so strict that if a soldier left his position during battle, he was killed on the spot. A massive ancient Central Asian city wall being bombarded by flaming catapult projectiles as the Mongol army begins its assault. The year 1219, Genghis Khan's army began its assault on the cities of Central Asia, Bukhara, Samarkand, Urgench. One by one, every city was reduced to dust. The people of Bukhara were gathered inside a mosque, and then, one by one, every single one of them was beheaded. The city of Urgench was burned to the ground entirely. Those who survived were drowned in the river. Genghis Khan did not want people to fight him. He wanted people to fear his name, and fear is the oldest weapon in the world. Genghis Khan's empire grew so vast that the sun could not set across it. City after city, country after country, from China to Russia, from Iran to Afghanistan, wherever the hooves of Mongol horses echoed, kings fled. A man who possessed all the wealth of the world, but lived his entire life as a warrior. But the strangest part was that the man who caused so much destruction never built a single palace in his life. He always lived in his tent, rode his horse, and ruled the world. The year 1227, Genghis Khan died, but even after his death, something happened that shook history to its core. His body was buried in a secret location. And the people who buried him were killed, so that no one would ever know where the most terrifying ruler on earth was sleeping. Even today, Genghis Khan's grave has never been found. Some say it lies beneath a mountain in Mongolia. Some say no one will ever find it. He gave his sons and grandsons an empire that expanded even further. His grandson Kublai Khan conquered China and established the Yuan dynasty. Another grandson, Hulagu Khan, destroyed Baghdad. The greatest center of the Islamic world was reduced to ashes in a single day. Hundreds of thousands of books were burned. So much blood flowed in the river that the water turned red. In every territory Genghis Khan conquered, he took the most beautiful women into his harem. Historians estimate that his harem contained thousands of women, and from them he fathered many children. In 2003, a study was conducted that stunned the entire world. Scientists tested the DNA of 1,600 men across Asia, and the results were something no one had ever imagined. Nearly 8% of these men shared the same Y chromosome, one single man, who lived approximately 1,000 years ago, and all the evidence pointed in one direction: Genghis Khan. This study revealed that today, nearly 16 million people around the world carry Genghis Khan's DNA in their blood. Mongolia or China, Afghanistan or Pakistan, Iran or Iraq. Today, nearly 16 million people walk the earth carrying Genghis Khan's DNA in their blood. These 16 million people live in different countries. They speak different languages. They follow different religions. But the blood flowing in their veins is the same: one man's blood. Suppose a man has 2 sons. They have 4 sons, then 8, then 16. Over the next 300 to 400 years, this chain reaches millions. But this does not happen with every man, because in normal circumstances there is disease, war, famine, families get wiped out. But in Genghis Khan's case, this did not happen. Their sons became rulers, they had the best facilities, the most secure lives, and most importantly, they had power. The Mongol Empire did not only destroy, it also connected the world. What history calls the Pax Mongolica. Genghis Khan and his successors made the Silk Road safe. Trade began from China all the way to Europe. Paper, gunpowder, the compass, all these things reached Europe from Asia. And some believe that the Renaissance in Europe began because of this very trade. Meaning the man who destroyed the world also modernized it. This is history's greatest paradox. And today, when someone visits Mongolia, there stands a colossal statue of Genghis Khan in Ulaanbaatar, 40 meters tall, mounted on a horse, sword in hand, and his gaze is fixed on the distant grasslands, as if he still watches over the world. The people of Mongolia do not worship him as a god, but they consider him the father of their nation. But for those who became his prey, Genghis Khan remains, even today, nothing less than a nightmare. Many rulers have come through the pages of history. Some became famous for their intelligence, some for their power, some for their mercy. But Genghis Khan is a name that is an entire history in itself. Because swords break, empires shatter, palaces collapse. But blood never lies. And even today, somewhere in a corner of this world, there stands a person in whose veins flows the blood of Genghis Khan.